Hi everyone, we are here today to check my 88-day-old cocoon nursery bin. What you can see on the top of this bin is coffee grounds, because the cabbage is still going strong, so it still smells. Every time I check it and move it, I try to move it for the worms to have better access to it. So the cabbage is actually here. It's getting smaller and smaller, but it's still there. And it stinks. And I have tons of worms going like underneath this cabbage. Not sure if you can see them. There's 1, 2, 3. You can see a few more worms here in this material. Okay, I'm not going to touch it too much. That cabbage underneath. Yeah, okay. There's worms there. Let's check the area that the feeding is long gone. Okay, we have few wormies here. They're growing. They're still babies, but bigger and bigger. Okay, let's check here. One a little bit bigger, a few smaller worms. Okay, and there is the area that we had last feeding. It's a bit more wet and tons of worms are all over here. I can't see any food scraps anymore here, but this material is more wet than the other parts of the bin. So I can see they're enjoying it. And there is a little worm that has clitellum here. So it's the second one I could see. The other one is much bigger. There's a baby worm. So they are growing, and I'm just thinking, when should I count them? It's not going to be easy having some tiny baby worms here and the material that looks like this. So I may wait another 2 or 3 weeks for them to grow. So what I'm going to do today is to feed them here in this corner. More worms, and I still can see some cocoons, but at this point I don't think they're going to hatch. I don't see any now, but when I'm going slower through the material, I can still find them. So it was 400 cocoons here, and we have to assume like some fraction of them is not going to work for some reason. Little baby worms, and I can find even smaller than those, so they look like they hatched maybe a week ago. With tons of tiny worms here. So I would like to count them at some point. How many worms we have from 400 cocoons. And I want to do it before they start to lay the new cocoons. The ones that I see are like dark old cocoons, so it's not that they're freshly laid, but still. So, okay, let's put it back here. No worms. And what I have for them here is a smoothie, again, made of like dry onion peels. Oh, it's wormy. I don't want to drown you on this. So let's mix it so it's easier for them to move around. Okay. Some material. I'm not sure how much I'm going to add here. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay, so when I made that smoothie, it was quite... I added lots of water, so it was very... what's the word? Runny, watery, but because there was a lot of dry material, after standing in the kitchen for like half an hour, it's already have that gel consistency. So I think it's fine. It's not going to be too wet, but just in case there's a chance that cocoons can hatch, I want to keep this bean a bit more wet than I would keep for larger ones. Okay, so a little bit, I didn't even use half, like maybe 1/3, 1/4. So hopefully they're going to enjoy it. Some tea bags. We have tons of tea bags here because we drink lots of fruit and herbal tea, so it smells nice. So I added it to prevent that cabbage smell. This is banana stem, I think. I want to help them to get to it a little bit. So, okay, this should help. And I think they're going to be fine for now. You can see worms everywhere. So I'm going to cover this bin with a bit of paper and a bubble wrap. I don't want it too tight here because of that cabbage. I don't want the whole bin to go bad, but I want to keep the moisture because we have heating on, so it can be dry sometimes. And my new cocoon nursery bin is drying too quickly for my liking. So okay guys, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye.